Hey guys, what's up? Darcy here at 6 Strings 9 Lives, back for another ranking video. Had a request for this one. Time to turn the clock back to 1984 when I first discovered this band, Ratt. Loved them, still love them to this day. One of my favorite, whatever you want to call it, glam metal. It's all metal to me, but always love Ratt. Love Stephen Pearcy's vocals. Warren DeMartini, fantastic guitar player. Same with Robin Crosby. Rest in peace, Robin. But 7 studio albums, so not a massive discography. We will take a look at all of them from number 7 all the way to number 1. I am a fan of ranking videos. I love watching them. And it's just cool how everybody, hears things differently, or a lot of us have the same favorites, or the top 3 are kind of all up there, maybe just not in the same order. But so we will rank all 7 of their studio albums, and I'm going to show you a couple more things pertaining to this band here near the end. I won't include their EP. So here's the Ratt EP. We're just going to rank the 7 studio albums. And like I said, I do get requests for ranking videos, and I do have a list, and I will get to as many as I can. I'll pace myself. I don't want to bore you too much. So anyways, here we go with all 7 studio albums from Ratt. Here, coming in at number 7 is their 1999 self-titled album. So not to be confused with their self-titled EP. Some fans refer to this one as the 1999 album. So there's a label change for this one. Ratt was on Warner Brothers before. This is their only album on Columbia, and only album to be as a 4-piece. So only Warren DeMartini on guitar, Robbie Crane. So this will be the second album he's on. Well, first album he's on, but he is only on 2. So he's on bass. He is the current bass player for Black Star Riders, I believe, and Stephen Pearcy and Bobby Blotzer. Anyways, a bit of a departure on this album. Little more blues based, but not a bad album. If you're a Ratt fan, I still encourage you to check it out. Some of the tracks, Over the Edge, really good song. Living for Today, co-written by Jack Russell from Great White. Actually, I think he co-writes about 3 on here. Day of Reckoning is co-written by with Jack Blades. You know him from Night Ranger fame. My favorite track on here, Lovesick. This album really finishes up strong. It Ain't Easy, All the Way, great tracks. So coming in at number 7, self-titled from 1999. Not sure about this cover. Never really liked it, but not a bad album. Okay, coming in at number 6, and their 7th overall studio album, and whatever you would call a comeback album. So 1999's album was the last until this one in 2010. This one is called Infestation. Really a return to that Ratt guitar sound, that edgy sound. We have Warren DeMartini, of course, on this album, joined by second guitar player Carlos Cavazo from Quiet Riot fame. So this one was released on Roadrunner Records in 2010. Check out my favorite tracks are the first 3, actually. Eat Me Up Alive, fantastic. You can close your eyes and it'll take you right back to 1985. You'll be just sitting there thinking, yeah, that's the Ratt I know. Best of Me, 3rd track, A Little Too Much. If you have not checked out this later Ratt album, you should. It is really good. Coming in at number 6. Yeah, it's tough to rank these. I mean, there's so many good albums, but the next 5 are all with the classic lineup, and it's tough to beat these albums for me. And Infestation, not a bad album, just has to be there because these are there's so many memories with these, and just fantastic tracks. Coming in at number 5, and if you want to guess along, I like to do that too with ranking videos. I'll be guess along with the person, see what they're going to hold up next. But this is the Ratt's 4th overall album. Coming in number 5, 1988's Reach for the Sky. decent album again. These are all fantastic from here on in. Like I said, tough to rank some of them, but this one, City to City opening track, awesome. I Want a Woman, love the track. Way Cool Jr. Don't Bite the Hand That Feeds. Lots of great tracks on here. Wraps up with What I'm After, good song. Coming in at number 5, Reach for the Sky. Number 4, number 3 and number 4, you know, I had to think about that one, but not for long. I made my decision pretty quick. But coming in at number 4 is their 3rd overall album from 1986, Dancing Undercover. I love this cover. I would love to get this on vinyl. Kind of on my vinyl grail list. I do have a couple here to show you soon enough, but I would love to find this on vinyl. Yeah, great album from 1986. Ratt's 3rd full-length album overall. Check out the tracks Dance, One Good Lover, Drive Me Crazy. My favorite track on here, favorite couple tracks actually, Slip of the Lip and Body Talk. So coming in at number 4 is Dancing Undercover. And like I told you a minute ago, I was debating a little bit, should this be number 4? But this album, I just think it's got a little more edge to it. The songs are written very good, and so just a touch better than Dancing Undercover, in my opinion. Again, let me know in the comments what's your favorite 7 Ratt albums in order. What's your top 3? Let me know. Anyways, Detonator coming in at number 3. I think this one is actually I don't like to use the word underrated too much, but in their catalog, I think this one needs more attention. Yeah, great album. Opening track, Shame, Shame, Shame. Lovin' You's a Dirty Job. Great track, One Step Away. I love track 6, Hard Time. Heads I Win, Tails You Lose. Can't Wait on Love. That is an awesome track. And listen to that chorus really closely. And then go listen to this album. Stephen Pearcy, which is the lead singer of Ratt, in case you're new to this band. This album's called Smash, but go listen to the song called Jamie and listen to that chorus and tell me that doesn't remind you of Can't Wait on Love. Track Jamie, Can't Wait on Love. Check that out. So anyways, coming in at number 3 from 1990 is Detonator. So that leaves 2 left. And these are always near the top when I watch if I watch a Ratt ranking video from someone. There's so many good videos on YouTube to watch as far as ranking videos, period, but Ratt. Anyways, my number 2 is often a lot of people's number 1, but I've also seen it as number 2 also. But anyways, 1984's Out of the Cellar. Just a solid album. I just love this album. My original cassette here. But what you want with these covers, these last 2, bigger the better. Even if they came life size, I would buy them. But anyways, that's the 14, 15-year-old me talking. Oh, maybe the 51-year-old me too. Anyways, here is number 2, Ratt, Out of the Cellar. Got a Canadian pressing on vinyl here. So happy to have this in the collection. Not a weak track on here. Wanted Man, You're in Trouble, Round and Round, A Lack of Communication, Back for More, I'm Insane. Wraps up with another killer track, Scene of the Crime. So that is Ratt, Out of the Cellar from 1984. My number 2, which only leaves 1 left. My number 1, and like I said, these covers, the bigger the better. But here's my number 1, Invasion of Your Privacy. They're almost interchangeable, 1 and 2, but this one just edges out of the Cellar for me. Each song, and maybe Out of the Cellar, I would say maybe is a hair heavier, but this, I don't know, I just have an emotional attachment to just almost every track on here. Maybe it was the time in my life, 1985, lots of things happening, growing up, whatever. You're in Love, Never Use Love, love the song. A lot of love here. Lay It Down, great track. Give It All, closer to my heart, fantastic song. What You Give Is What You Get, another killer track. So here's my number 1 Ratt album from 1985, Invasion of Your Privacy. One of my favorite covers from all time, for sure. That would definitely make a top 10 list. So, like I said before, let me know in the ranking, in the comments, what's your top 3 favorite Ratt albums? Were there any surprises here? Let me know. If you're newer to the band, I highly recommend checking out this as a starter. This is called Ratt 8191 Ratt and Roll. Inexpensive compilation. Basically, it has their first 5, kind of their top tracks from their first 5 studio albums, and some stuff from the EP here. I think the first 2 songs are from the EP. Highly recommend that. And if you're, if you've kind of lost track of Ratt, or you haven't checked out Infestation, their 2010 release, and I highly recommend anything from Stephen Pearcy that I have so far. I think he has about possibly 5 or 6 studio albums. I only own 2, but I'm going to pick up some more. So I'll show you these 2, recommend some more to me as far as Stephen Pearcy solo albums go, and I will look for them. But smash, great album. Check out anything on this album. It is solid. I Know I'm Crazy, 10 Miles Wide, Shut Down Baby. That track I told you about, Jamie. Definitely check that out. So this is on Frontier Records, released in 2017. And then another release in 2018 called View to a Thrill. Another solid solo album from Stephen Pearcy. Love his voice. Always have. Always will. You Only Live Twice. Check that song out. Malibu. Cool track. And track 9 is called I'm a Ratt, and spelt just the same way as Ratt is spelt on these albums. Anyways, check out those. And that is my ranking of the Ratt studio albums. Coming up next, we're going to go a little bit heavier on a ranking. A request for the band Death. So that will be coming up shortly, hopefully this week for sure. I think I'll get that done. But anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay heavy.